Today we're going back to some more Poland videos with 22 interesting facts about Poland that you should know.
Guys, it's been a while since we reacted to Poland, and the reason for that is because we didn't know what to check out, so you guys can suggest those videos to check out in the comments below, please.
Thank you very much. Let's jump into it. Here we go.
In history, home to over 39 million people, with a tricky language for outsiders to learn.
Is this
has
an AI
breathtaking
voice?
scenery and some truly idyllic old towns. The
We got an
country
AI
prides
with like
itself
a
on preserving its
PowerPoint.
culture and heritage.
Heck
If you're
yeah.
traveling to Poland in the near future, here are the 22 interesting facts about
All right.
Poland that most
They
people
better
don't
be
know.
interesting.
Hi, welcome to Daily Explore,
Hi.
your channel where to discover and explore the world. 1. Poland is the 9th largest country in Europe. Poland isn't a
Interesting.
small country, it's the 9th biggest country in Europe and the 63rd in the world.
Ukraine is
Poland
bigger.
is bigger than Italy and the UK. 2. The name Poland,
cool.
Polska,
Okay,
has a
wait.
meaning. It originates
What's
from
that
the
mean?
name of the tribe Polani, which means people living in open fields.
That makes
3.
sense.
Vodka originated in Poland.
It originated in Poland. What are so the Russians all drink Polish drinks? Wow.
The Roosters are they've been stealing the claim to fame of the vodka.
Apparently. Who would
Russian
have thought?
readers will cringe at the thought that vodka may not have been invented in Russia, but instead originated in Poland. The world's first written mention of the drink and of the word vodka was in 1405 Poland, from Acta Grodzki
that's
Recorder of Deeds, in the court documents from the Palatinate of Sandomierz in Poland. The spirit has been produced since the early Middle Ages. 4. Poland's
Nice.
constitution was the second in the world. Poland
Really?
adopted its first written constitution in the spring of 1791, which was the second in the world valid legal document of the kind. However,
So the
it
US
was
was
only
the
in effect
first
for
then?
only 14 months and 3 weeks before Poland was in partitions
I don't
for
know.
over 100
Probably.
years.
This is
5.
1790 already.
Polish engineer invented the modern kerosene lamp. In 1853, Ignacy Łukasiewicz introduced the first modern street lamp in Europe. His lamp inventions were, however, first used in Lviv in Ukraine. There is still a street in Warsaw that uses the same street lamps until today. 6.
Very
During
cool.
the World War II, Warsaw was almost
What is up with this background music? It's so loud compared to the
Yeah.
voice.
And, I mean, maybe it fits some of the other ones, but it's really not fitting the tone of this current
No.
fact that's going on either.
No, not at all.
destroyed.
Guys, please suggest
The
us
old town
videos.
that you can see
We
in
need
Warsaw
videos, please.
isn't the actual old town from before the war. The original has been completely bombed at in the 40s, and Poles
Jeez.
rebuilt it after the war, using Bernardo Bellotto's detailed paintings. That's why now looks as it did in the
Also,
14th century,
look at
rather
Otto
than the
paintings,
20th.
That's cool.
That's
7.
really cool.
Marie Curie was actually Polish. Marie Curie, the woman who discovered radium and polonium, wasn't French, but rather a Polish. Her name was Marie
A
Sklodowska
Polish.
before she married a Frenchman named Pierre Curie. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, the first person and only woman to win twice, the only person to win
Wow.
a Nobel Prize in 2 different sciences. 8. Poland has a very diverse nature. Poland has beaches, mountains, forests, deserts, and lakes. Almost 800 kilometers of the seashore and a few mountain chains, Tatra, Carpathian,
Very beautiful.
Sudetnisky and Zwijtokrsky. Poland also has the only Central European desert.
That's
the
weird.
Styria
I would have never
Medievosa.
thought.
There
Desert.
are also dunes in the Pomerania region that are a curiosity on a European scale.
Whoa.
So are wetlands in Biebrzycki National Park. And islands in Wolicki National Park.
That was like Minnesota right
9.
there.
Traditional Polish last names change depending on the gender. Names that end
Really?
with ski, ska or kakai works like adjectives and needs to match the gender. So, if
Huh.
your father's name is Kowalski, if you're a female you'll be called
Analysis.
Kowalska. Not only in
Kowalski analysis.
Interesting. Kowalski to Kowalska.
It says the Polish names that came to the U.S. do not follow this.
No, not
That's
at
for
all.
sure.
And I wonder, like, if you, like, got it wrong somehow, would they be upset? Is it, like, really strictly followed, or is it just kind of like, oh,
I don't know. I haven't talked to enough Polish people from Poland, I guess, to
No.
know.
I mean,
Dang.
gender, but Polish last names also changes depends on the marital status. 10. Europe's heaviest animals in Poland. The 380,000-acre, 150,000-hectare, Białowieża forest, the primeval forest in Poland is Europe's last ancient forest and home to 800 European bison, Europe's heaviest land
What?
animals.
They
11.
have bison?
Poland had the
I
world's
thought bison
first
were North
upside-down
American.
house.
Yeah.
The Polish village of Szymbark only has about
Maybe they took
500
some over
residents, yet
and
it
let 'em
still
go.
manages to be a magnet for tourists, because back in 2007, it unveiled the world's first upside-down house that was open to the public.
Oh.
This wooden building,
Okay.
the wrong way up in a pleasant forest setting, attracted worldwide
Is that
media
really the world's
attention
first
and
upside-down
somehow
house?
started
I
a
think they're
craze
all
for
over
all
the world.
things upside down.
I guess
Well,
it had to start
Poland
somewhere.
also has the world's biggest castle. Poland has an
What?
impressive 16 World Heritage Sites, and among them the biggest castle in the world, Malbork. The castle was built
That
by
is
the
quite
Teutonic
large.
Order after
It
the
is.
conquest of Old Prussia. Its main purpose was to strengthen their own control of the area, following the Order's 1274 suppression of the Great Prussian Uprising of the
Look how
Baltic
crisp that
tribes.
reflection is on the lake.
13. Poland
It's very
pizza.
picturesque.
In Poland, pizza bases are not topped with Napolitana or a tomato-based sauce.
What?
These are generally served separately and resemble what we would consider to be ketchup. 14.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Kissing woman's hand is
They like dip their pizza in ketchup if it's given separately?
So it's like just kind of like doing it after?
I don't know.
Weird.
That's interesting. It's more of a flatbread that you dip in
Mhm.
ketchup. Kissing a woman's hand is still in fashion. Oh.
still in fashion in
They
Poland.
still got
Polish men
class,
generally still tend
chivalry.
to observe the chivalry protocol. Don't be surprised if you see this upon the first introduction.
Oh,
between
the
total
anime
strangers.
characters are even doing it.
15. Poland has its own version of Thai Songkran. If you're heading to Poland for Easter, prepare to get wet. Easter Monday is known as Smigus Dingus.
That
when
could be
everyone
very
is
cold
chasing one
still.
another
Wait, go
with
back.
water
What the
guns
heck
and
is this
buckets.
holiday
Monday
called?
is known as. If you're heading to Poland for Easter, prepare to get wet. Easter Monday is known as Smigus Dingus when everyone
Smigus
Smike.
Dingus.
Smigus Dingus. Is it like, because they mentioned that it's their own version of Songkran, is it their own version of Songkran, or is it just their own tradition that's like Songkran? Like, they're making it seem like it was based off Songkran, but maybe it is.
Probably not, right?
Probably not.
is chasing one another with water guns and buckets. Traditionally, boys throw water over girls and spank them with pussy willow branches, and the girls fight back. 16. Poles celebrate an
What? I was not expecting that turn of events right there.
I think the funniest part about that was just the monotone AI voice not having like any like emotion going with the like being like, oh, that's kind of weird. He's just like straight up fact.
He seemed kind of excited, actually.
Sure, this is the first little bit of excitement we got from this narrator.
In addition to birthdays, Poles celebrate their name day or imieniny, which is the day commemorating the saint they are named after. The names associated with each day is listed in all calendars in Poland, so the name day is often more important than a birthday, because everyone
Really?
remembers about it. 17. Polish TV is dubbed by one man. If you're
What?
planning on watching some foreign movies on TV in Poland, you might want to reconsider. Foreign movies and series are dubbed, but not by Polish actors, but a single man reading parts of everyone, including women and children. 18. Poland houses
can't
an
be
original
good, then.
Gutenberg Bible. The little town of Pelplin in Poland's Kościuszko region houses an original Gutenberg Bible. It is one of only 9 copies of the Gutenberg Bible that survive in their original 15th century binding, and you
Dang.
can see it for real in a glass case inside the town's diocesan museum. 19.
That's cool.
Mushrooming is a popular family activity in Poland.
Heck
Going to
yeah.
the forest to pick wild mushrooms at the end of
It's like
the
a
summer
scavenger
is a
hunt.
popular activity for many people in Poland.
That would be fun.
Kids
I
are
like the
taught how to
mushroom.
distinguish an edible mushroom from a poisonous one early on.
That's pretty
20.
good.
Tunicus
But
with
you
Nick-
don't get that distinction, so you gotta go pick them and then eat them immediately. That's the game we're gonna
YOLO.
play.
Yeah, I mean, whoever dies first is a rotten egg.
Exactly. Let's play.
A
That's a
restaurant.
new video series.
Located in Rockball, the Punicus Widnica is the oldest
Oh.
restaurant in Europe, open since 1275. And until
Wait,
today, it is
1275?
still open and serving.
That's pretty impressive.
21. Latex condoms were invented by a Pole.
Wow.
First latex condom was invented in 1912 by
Nice.
Julius Fromm, who made the rubber ones thinner and better. Ironically,
Nazi
until these days,
Lamach
politicians
Panas?
in Poland are arguing about which
What?
methods of anti-conception should be allowed.
How does it
if
say
any.
that on it?
22.
You guys
Poland
don't
has
know
its own
Nazi
version
Lamach
of
is all Asian
Valentine's
food?
Day. Did you
Yeah.
know that Poland had their
It's
own
flavored, I
Valentine's
guess.
Day since the medieval period? It takes place around 21-24 of June, and it is called Noc Tohidska, St. John's
Oh.
Eve, Sabatka or Noc Kupabi, Kupaba's night. Men jump over bonfires and women hope for wreaths. According to the Slavic tradition, people were meant to find their better halves.
I thought he just went
There you
gibberish
go,
mode, but he was
22
saying the
interesting
name
facts
of the
about
thing.
Poland.
It all sounds gibberish mode. But yeah, that was an AI telling us 22 random things about Poland. Some of them not as interesting, but many are interesting.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued about the name day thing, the name switching thing, the different
And the
holidays
Nazi
we learned
Lamach
about.
Jimmies.
Yeah, the Nazi Lamach Slimmy Jimmies.
AI videos. You have any non-AI videos for us to check out? Let us know in the comments. That'd be really helpful.
Yeah, anything. We'll check it out, please.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.